Right.
And she was young. She was just turned 16 when we got her. And I was just like, wow, seems old, but she was a great kid.
All right, everybody.
Already graduated high school, so she's just doing
Being 7 o'clock, August 20th, 2024, City Council chambers. I'll ask the clerk to call roll, please.
Councilman Mulder?
Here.
Councilman Haycraft?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Dobson?
Here.
Councilman Cohen?
Here.
Councilman Phillips?
Here.
Councilman Welch?
Here.
And Mayor Lauderman?
Here. I'll call this meeting to order. If I could get Nathan Munger to do the invocation tonight, that'd be great.
Lord, we just come before you and we ask you to give us wisdom, guide us in all that is done today. May your favor be upon Hannibal and this community and all that is done. Your blessings is what we seek. It's in Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Councilman Haycraft.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, I need a motion to approve the agenda for tonight, please.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Need approval of the minutes of the regularly scheduled council meeting on August 6th, please.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I need approval of payroll and claims first half August 2024.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public comments. We have Daryl McCoy.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, Council. My name is Daryl McCoy. If you don't know me, that was a joke, by the way. I come before you tonight just to invite not only you, but the citizens of Hannibal to our public hearing for a rate increase for the Hannibal Board of Public Works. It'll be Monday, September 9th at 5:30 p.m. at the Hannibal Board of Public Works office off Industrial Drive. And this meeting is open to the public for public comments to discuss the proposed rate increase that the staff of the BPW has proposed. That'll be voted on the following Monday on September 16th at the board's regularly scheduled meeting. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out to myself, any other board members, or any of the staff at the Board of Public Works.
We get that date and time again,
Yes, sir.
please,
Yeah,
Darrell?
Monday, September 9th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Daryl, you might mention too the YouTube availability of the explanation of the rate increase.
Yes, yep, thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Dobson. The Hannibal Board of Public Works has a YouTube channel that you can get on. You can look at any of our past meetings where they've discussed rate increases. And then also, like Mike said, there's a explanation, kind of breakdown of the reason the rate increase has been requested, how that increase will be utilized, and things like that. So if you have a chance, take a look at it. And like I said, if you have questions, reach out to any of us and best we can to get you some answers. So,
Anybody else? Thanks, Daryl.
thank
Thanks,
you.
Daryl.
Appreciate it. Brent and Dennis Dooley, 4th Annual JC's Car Show, street closures. What do we got going on?
I'm Dennis Dooley here on behalf of the Hannibal JCs. We're having our 4th annual car show, and basically we're looking for a street closure of Lyon from the Viaduct to Main. Just need some barricades, mainly. This year the proceeds will go to Camp Gummy. It stands for Glad You Made It. It's for veterans who have like PTSD or some physical issues. They try to get them the help that they need. So
That's awesome. Anybody have any questions? I'll make a motion we approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
thank you.
Mr. Dooley,
Yes. Sorry.
is that open call for anyone to participate?
Yes. It's $25 entry if you enter your car. If you just want to come down and look at what's there, it's free entry. Should be some refreshments, maybe. I don't know. It's drinks or something like, not alcoholic, but some water. I'm sure it'll be provided. Anything else? I think it's 25 day of if you want to enter a car.
Okay, should we get a hold of you specifically or the J.C.'s?
Go on the JC's website. There's a link. If you pre-register, it's 20, but that deadline's approaching pretty quick. I don't know if I mentioned the date. September 7th is when we're looking for the street closure.
All right, thank you.
Anything else?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Michael Gaines, Hannibal Folklife Festival. Street closures, use of city properties, sale of alcohol, trash pickup, and use of fire extinguishers. Michael, here tonight.
Mayor, let's go ahead and present it.
Sure. Yep.
Folklife is pretty reoccurring. We got all of the answers or comments back from all of the department heads, of course, and there are no concerns. This is one of the biggest festivals, and everything is in place for it, with the exception of insurance. It is paying insurance, but their application and everything is good to go and has been department. I think it was appropriate.
I'll make a motion that we approve pending insurance.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Anna Lemon, Seth Wade, Strings to Mend. Use of city property.
Good evening. I'm Anna Lemon. I'm here as an advisory board member for the Child Advocacy Center. We do a fundraiser thanks to Seth Wade, who donates his time, Strings to Mend. It is our 7th annual fundraiser, and so we were asking for permission to use the mall area. We turned in all the paperwork, and I have one more thing to give you, which is the insurance.
That's Thursday, September 5th from 4 to 8.
That is
4
correct.
p.m. to 8 p.m., correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We will have 3 musicians. We have a nice little flyer made up if any of you are interested or have a business that you would like to put in your window. But any questions that
And
you
this
may
is
have.
the
and-
same place that Music Under the Stars.
That is correct. So we'll just add on one more Thursday to Music Under the Stars for a night of music. We have Joe Susi, Eric McKay, and
And a good thing to know too with this is just like every dollar we make all goes directly to organizations, local child advocacy center, and Embrace. Basically, Embrace helps foster kids, provides them with services, counseling, whether it's stuff that they just need to find. Child advocacy center assists with children that survive sort of trauma. So all the money.
And how do you raise the money?
It's all from donations. Yes.
we will have a few food items and water and soda.
Okay.
So we're not selling any alcohol, but we do have food and water and soda that we'll sell. But it's basically just a donation. We have a digital donation as well as the in-person monetary cash or check. So we welcome.
Sounds like a good event. I'll make a motion pending insurance.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. All right. We're good to go.
Thanks.
Under my name, second reading of Joy McPike reappointment for a term to expire September 2029 to the Hannibal Convention and Visitors Bureau. I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Then I have a presentation. Christy, if you want to bring anybody you have from your group up, I'd appreciate it. everybody 5 years in a row. This by regularly. All audience. Just an afterthought with that is, this is what makes Hannibal tick. This is what makes Hannibal a better place. Is all the boards and the groups that work individually and work so hard to help Hannibal look better, help Hannibal move forward, help adults, children of all types of things here in Hannibal. That's why we have these festivals. That's why we have these groups that do an outstanding job. So I mean, it's Hannibal's lucky to have all of this. Lisa?
So I have two items before you tonight. Both of them pertain to updating the employee handbook. The first one is the meal reimbursement rate for work-related travel. It's currently $35 per day. That's not been changed in a really long time. So what I'm proposing to you is that we use the current GSA rates, which, for instance, for the state of Missouri, are between $59 and $64 per day for meals, and update the handbook as indicated.
Is this strictly for meals?
No, it would be, so there, the GSA has, it's what probably most likely will be used most of the time, but it has different rates for hotels. It's got the annual mileage if someone were to drive their own vehicle for work-related travel, then, it covers that, those types of things.
All right, we have resolution number 2514-24.
Okay. And the second one is the steel-toed boot policy for Public Works and Park and Rec Department employees. We require steel-toed boots. Right now, we are reimbursing $75 per year. It's not possible really to get a durable pair of steel-toed boots for that price. So we would like to raise that up to $150. It's really in the city's best interest because it's required safety equipment and it protects the employees.
How often do they get this?
Yearly. They are eligible once a year if they need it.
Would it be more economical for the city to buy them in bulk and provide them?
Andy, do you have any?
I'm not suggesting, I'm just asking.
Yeah, do you have any input on that?
Yeah. They have to be fitted. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, just curious, thank you.
All right, we have resolution 2515-24. Andy?
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Two items tonight. First up, we actually had a local company contact me and said that they were interested in the salt bid. We awarded salt bids to Compass and Cargill a few weeks ago. Lomax Trucking kind of threw their hat in the ring, so to do it legally, we went out for bid, and Lomax submitted a bid of $89 a ton, which is about $12 a ton cheaper. So we would like to go ahead and award that bid as well. That would give us all three options, Lomax being the first option, but if some kind of issue would happen, we have two more to fall back on. So, and then we typically order somewhere between 500 and 600 tons of salt each summer.
Lomax could handle that volume.
Yeah.
You've already looked into that, and they're
I had never used they get their stuff right out of the salt mine. So I went ahead and had them deliver me a truckload so we can just inspect it and make sure. So we had them deliver 10-ton load, and it's high quality salt. So save about $12 a ton. So I can go local. So.
it's a lot.
Yep. And Lomax Trucking is somebody we use quite frequently on other projects.
Need a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Next up, we have an engineering agreement with Planning Design Studios. They are the group that is also designing the master plan for Riverview Park, which they're almost done with. This would be a master plan for the entrance of Sedalis. Sedalis is kind of a worldwide park now, and we have a beautiful shelter and a bathroom, but the rest of it's kind of stale. So we have hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in from all different organizations. So hope is to be able to tap into that and be able to design the front entrance way with native plantings, outdoor interactive recreational components, new signage, things like that. So a master plan will help us kind of tap into all that different funding that's floating around. So.
Andy, I think you guys are doing a great job down there. But will this also be able to tie in with trail that goes along Bear Creek?
Yep, it all ties in together. So we have a lot of different kind of ideas. If anybody's been to Shaw Nature Reserve down in St. Louis, they've got a lot of interactive things for kids and for families. That would be parts of that component.
Along the Bear Creek, going down to the river.
It will start bleeding on towards that. This will be the first part of this. The first phase would be in the entranceway, and then be able to kind of go along. We have been awarded some significant amount of money, several $100,000 in environmental projects that are coming up in Sedalis from a couple different agencies. And so some of that money there, we have a group that is doing all new storyboards. They'll be part of the actual trail system. So a lot of different things in Sedalis.
Once again, Hannibal's lucky to have that park. It just keeps expanding as property becomes available for it, and it's just, like Andy said, it's becoming known far and wide. So I think it's awesome. So we have resolution 2516-24 to follow.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
So, once again, we did have the public hearing for the property tax levy earlier. The tax rate for the city's taxing entities remains unchanged. Question?
All right, we have bill number 24-021 to follow for an emergency reading on that. Jacob?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have two things tonight. First is an emergency repair to our parking lot. If any of you have been down there, you will notice that we have had two separate holes and one kind of lower spot that I'm kind of worried is going to develop in our parking lot, the east side of our building, kind of where it's kind of the driveway where you can kind of drive along our building, and then where everybody parks for city court. In 2023, we had a hole open up with storm sewer collapse. It was made out of hand-laid stone. The top part fell down, so it created a void in the top of the asphalt. So Board of Public Works came and were able to help us kind of look at that area and then put a steel plate over it. However, we tried to apply for some grants to pay for the repair at that time, and just found out a couple months ago that we were denied the grant on that. The funds were reallocated to the state. So in the meantime, we had another hole open up in the same parking lot, a different area. It's not on that same line. It looks more like kind of a void in the parking lot somewhere. I don't know where it goes. So we went out and Mark Ross came out and looked at it, and then they got a hold of, they kind of looked at what the scope would be and then talked to Bly, who provided an estimate of $28,711. It could start as early as September 16th. So with that, it would be an emergency repair. It's obviously not my budget to fix that, so we'd have to either amend our budget for the general fund or use infrastructure funds, kind of how we see fit.
Any questions? I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
And then the second thing is just a subaward agreement for Missouri Safety Center and the Department of Transportation have awarded us a grant for $1,500 for time for DWI enforcement, for alcohol-related enforcement, kind of between now and Labor Day. Kind of a short time frame, but they're willing to give us $1,500 to use to pay for officer salaries. And with that, they are able to let us count double officers on. So, and we'd like to get we'd like to get this grant going, because there's a lot of bigger grants we could apply for. We're gonna have to do some of these other ones. Just need your approval from the council to have the mayor execute.
Question?
I'll make a motion to authorize the mayor to sign the grant application.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Jake. Thank you. All right, we have bill number 24-020. I need to have the clerk give this bill a second and final reading, please.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Bill number 24-020, an ordinance of the City of Hannibal vacating an undeveloped tract of land known as Grape Street, Tyrone Street, and Edward Street, which is part of the Blocks 4, 8, and 9 Towns Edition, Block 6, Ward Walls Edition, and Mud Subdivision, City of Hannibal, Marion County, Missouri. Second and final reading. Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Haycraft?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Dobson?
Yes.
Councilman Cohen?
Yes.
Councilman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Welch?
Yes.
And Mayor Lauderman.
Yes. I declare bill number 24-020 duly approved and adopted on this day. Now we have bill number 24-021. I need a motion to have the clerk give this bill an emergency reading.
Moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Bill number 24-021, an ordinance of the City of Hannibal fixing and adopting the rate of taxation for the year of 2024 and levying taxes therefore. Emergency reading. Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Haycraft?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Dobson?
Yes.
Councilman Cohen?
Yes.
Councilman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Welch?
Yes.
And Mayor Lauderman?
Yes. I declare bill number 24-021 duly approved and adopted on this day. Now we have resolution 2514-24. I need a motion to have the clerk read this resolution and call the roll for adoption.
Moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 2514-24, a resolution amending the City of Hannibal's personnel manual known as the Employee's Guide to Success, Section 3, Pay and Benefits, Reimbursement, Expenses, and Travel. Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Haycraft?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Dobson?
Yes.
Councilman Cohen?
Yes.
Councilman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Welch?
Yes.
And Mayor Lauderman?
Yes. I declare resolution 2514-24 duly approved and adopted on this day. Then we have resolution 2515-24. I need a motion to have the clerk read this resolution and call the roll for adoption.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 2515-24, a resolution amending the City of Hannibal's personnel manual known as the Employee's Guide to Success, Section 10, Work Environment for Success, Steel-Toe Boots Policy. Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Haycraft?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Dobson?
Yes.
Councilman Cohen?
Yes.
Councilman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Welch?
Yes.
And Mayor Lauderman.
Yes. I declare Resolution 2515-24 duly approved and adopted on this day. Now we have Resolution 2516-24. I need a motion to have the clerk read this resolution and call the roll for adoption.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 2516-24, a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a $12,000 engineering architectural service agreement between the City of Hannibal and Planning Design Studio for the development of the park master plan for the entrance to Sodaliv Nature Preserve. Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Haycraft?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Dobson?
Yes.
Councilman Cohen?
Yes.
Councilman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Welch?
Yes.
And Mayor Lauderman.
Yes. I declare Resolution 2516-24 duly approved and adopted on this day. Now, I need a motion to go into closed session in accordance with RSMO 610.021, 1, 2, and 12. I need a motion to go in to admit myself, City Council, City Manager, City Attorney, City Clerk, Maria and Hal from the Economic Development Board, and Board of Public Works members that are here, and Darren Gordon, and Norm Ellerbrock, and Andy.
Moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Councilman Munger?
Yes.
Councilman Haycraft?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Dobson?
Yes.
Councilman Cohen?
Yes.
Councilman Phillips?
Yes.
Councilman Welch?
Yes.
And Mayor Lauderman?
Yes.